Hey guys, Julio here with another Ad Reaction Wednesday straight from DNC Marketing. We're going to look at a company called Taboola today and see an ad that we just saw on our Facebook page. So let's get into it. Okay, so the ad is coming up. I'm going to give you my live reaction to it. This is something I'm trying to do that's just a little bit different. Darian's the one that picked out the ad this morning. She is not here with us today. She is not dead. She's just at work. So that was maybe a little weird to say. Okay, so let me pull it up and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, so as I mentioned before, it's from a company called Taboola. Give me 1 second. Let me read this. It says, make your content appear on the world's top sites and drive more traffic than ever before. Start a campaign and let the fun begin. And then Taboola.com, get traffic that converts. Try our native ads. Sign up. Okay, so a couple quick things right off the bat. First and foremost, pink, right? Pink stands out. There's a guy with a beard that's jumping, so it shows sort of an action shot. So your mind kind of instinctively goes towards it, or your eyes, I should say. Pink, and there's pink on the top. So Breast Cancer Awareness Month, more than likely. I don't know if that for sure, since I'm not part of their marketing campaign or marketing team, but I would imagine that's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So this is something that they are probably going to change out next year, or I'm sorry, not next year, next month. They'll probably do something maybe even a little bit more Halloween-like, or have a secondary ad retargeting people that have maybe more Halloween-like theme. But then again, maybe not. Maybe they're just going to promote this during the month of October, again, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and from there, start next month completely fresh with a different design or a different, ad. That being said, overall, the stock image itself is pretty bare bones. Although it is an action image, nothing about it is all that exciting or interesting. It's just basically just a regular old stock image of a guy jumping over a background that you can really change whatever color you want to during Photoshop. So nothing super nuts, doesn't really represent a company as a whole, but again, it's an action shot. He's jumping, it looks like he's excited. So the idea being that whenever you put action shots in your ad campaigns, it's just the idea behind it is that this is something that is supposed to get the consumer excited. This is a celebration, right? Yeah, this is great. So that's what you want to do as well. You don't want, obviously what would be the opposite, right? It'd be somebody that's like super depressed, going out the window. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't really help anything. So, okay. Now, it says, get traffic that converts, try our native ads. So the term native ads in and of itself, technically really kind of the idea of start a campaign as well, but really the idea of native ads is more of a jargon-like term. It's not anything that's super technical, right? But it's a little bit slightly more technical than a general layperson who has never ever had any sort of idea in regards to advertising. It may not be something they're familiar with at all. Sort of like the idea of, like your mother saying, here, son, make a muscle, and you flex or whatever, but it's a bicep, right? And even the term bicep is not something that is necessarily super out there. It's nothing that's crazy that no one's ever heard of. It's a technical jargon term-ish, right? It's like a kind of a middle ground where people are familiar with it, but they may not necessarily quite know what you would be talking about if you decided to add more to it. So you're kind of already assuming that this is not for complete newbies or rookies. This is for people that are starting to get into advertising for their business online. Besides that, it is very colorful. It shows kind of a screen capture of their page in and of itself, kind of giving you an idea of how to add your content. It's showing you in just 2 buttons how you can add your content, which is awesome, right? Because what they're showing you, the reason why they're showing you that page in particular is because you're not having to put in a UTM or you're not doing anything crazy. It's 2 boxes and it says add your content, add a URL, and then literally, well, I guess really only 1 box, right? Because add a URL and then the next box is next. So the idea behind it is it's so simple. All you got to do is put in a URL and we'll take care of the rest. Of course, you know that is not exactly true, but again, when you look at it, you just go, wow, that looks so simple. They have 3 images beside it on a computer. Oh, I wonder if that means that there's just 3 steps, right? There's the desktop, there's the mobile, and then there's, can't really tell from this far out, but there's something else there. The point is, everything is flowing in a way that makes you think this is actually pretty easy, pretty simple. I bet I'm going to be able to get this done in 5 minutes and no big deal. I wonder what this is all about. And they can help with my ads. Oh my God, that's going to be awesome. And they can get me a return on my ad spend. That's even better. You know, like it's without outright telling you, it's showing you how easy it can be by working with them. So overall, I think this is a great ad. It's nothing that's too crazy. You don't see a bunch of copy. I think they're kind of going with the idea of like less is more, which is something that has been proven to work. Very few people even read copy, if we're being completely honest. And then the people that do, I mean, regardless, most people don't want to read pages of ad copy, right? A paragraph, something super short, sweet, something you can fit like in a tweet more or less, is probably going to get you overall the most engagement and thus the most clicks and then thus the most conversions, right? Condense it, tell your audience what your message is, tell them how you can help them, show them how you can overcome their pain points or their hot buttons, and then from there, allow the sales page and the overall funnel that you establish to continue to do the rest of the work. But that is it. Ad Reaction Wednesday. Again, I am Julio with DNC Marketing. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.